slides into is this upper part, and this is connected to the motherboard. I'm going to show you how to replace that if you have one of these old classic Nintendos. So first things first, you're going to want to remove these 6 screws. There's going to be 3 on the front, 3 on the back. I've already removed those and just pop the top off. So now, looking at it, you're going to have 7 screws. To pull this off, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 2 in the back, and then 2 right here. And then you're going to have to remove the screw down here, and then the screw down there. I will remove those, and then I will be back. Okay, so now that you got those screws removed, this comes out, this comes off. You got to be careful because right here it just kind of hooks up, it hangs up on this. So I've just found it, just kind of slide it towards you and pull it off. Okay, now you're going to need to remove these screws. You're going to have 2 here and 2 on this side, then 1 up front. You got to pay special attention to these 2 that are silver. These 2 are longer than the rest of them. So make sure that those go back to where they're at before, and don't put them in any other spot. You want those to go back in the same spot. So I'm going to get to that point and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. So there's the size difference of those screws. So it's not much, but I just suggest to put them back where they go. Okay, so now this is will just slide out. It's kind of hard with one hand, but that just comes, it just slides out from there. And I'm trying to do it with just one hand, so I apologize. Okay, remove that. Now, you lift up the motherboard. And the reason why you had to remove those 2 screws, because you need it to lift up a little bit more further, and then you just slide it off. So set that aside. And this can only go on one way. You can't like put it up here because you can't get the screw. You can't put it up like this because you can't get the screws on. Then you just slide it right back on. I'm going to put that together with my hands together, or with both hands, and I'll be back. Okay, so now I have that back on using both hands. It's a heck of a lot easier. Then you just want to kind of get it placed back down. One thing that's nice is you have these little pins that kind of let you know that you're in the right location and it's seated. Now you got to get this back on. So this actually rests on top of the motherboard. This piece right here, if you can see that actually rests on top of the motherboard. So when you're putting it in, don't think that it just goes up to that spot. So you may have to remove it from there and just kind of line it up. I guess this spot's kind of hard to do it with one hand. So you kind of just get it lined up. Just get this above that track. Just kind of work it just slowly. You don't want to damage it or break it, so just go as slow as you can. Just gentle and just slowly start working it on. Okay, now that that's on, that's seated properly, now you're going to go back and put the 2 longer screws just right back in the spot. Just gonna make sure the holes are lined up. You're gonna cinch those down. You don't want to put them on too hard, because you don't want to break them. I just kind of go until the drill kind of sounds like it's snug, like that. Then you take the cover and just kind of go back underneath. Those 2 will fit in the little plugs, the little pins that are there. Let's get that one in there. Yeah, like that. And then you want to put those 7 screws in. Now, put the top on. Just get it to fit. Flip it over. 6 screws in. The thing that's nice about having a drill, just drop them in there. Okay, and that is it. That is all you have to do to replace that 72 pin connector in your Nintendo. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.